Aurora versus paiN, and we are a nuke to begin with. It's going to be Aurora starting on that CT side with paiN Gaming on the T side, and I'm seeing very, very little utility by way of paiN. They put up a smoke, and they're actually trying to jump across from me. I can't believe it, but Davide is actually able to get that first one. But they are going to get punished pretty quickly, so they're trying to get down towards that B bomb side, but they've kind of been slowed down. Chaotic start to the round. They're still fighting this. Absolutely relentless here. Jota's going to be going down next, and suddenly we're in a 3 versus 3 with the bomb down, and somehow the chaos has actually worked out in favor of paiN Gaming. They've got the bomb down.
Well, let's go paiN. I mean, unbiased cast. Great round. Smoke, flashes going over. This 3v3 is still doable. Let's see what happens here, Anders.
Yeah, it's absolutely doable. We actually didn't quite get the bomb down. I actually thought he did punch in the last digits, but still, it's definitely doable. They got 50 seconds left. The clock is almost failing Snow, but he's going to be able to get the job done. Now, Maja walking around with a knife in his hand. That's madness, but he does get the pistol back out and takes down Demo. That could have gone wrong in about 10 different ways. 2 versus 2 now, and the chaos of this round just won't find an end. Finally, they are going to be able to punch in the digits. The bomb has been planted now, and it's actually a 2 versus 2. With Maja, his position is somewhat known back there, but they don't yet know about Woxic, and he's got the health for it as well. Up top with the P2000. I do love this move for paiN, though. They've managed to walk out of the bomb site. Look at this ring around the Rosie. It's like the most silent game of trying to catch each other I've ever seen. It's going to be Maja walking up behind him. Execute Snow. Defuse still happening. Gets a couple of seconds left, but he has to come off it. Oh, that might cost them the round. That might be enough. They don't have the kit. Woxic gets the shot. There might not be enough here. 10-second defuse. Did that actually cost him the fact that he came off? It's going to be down to the wire, and it will be Aurora to pick up the pistol. Very often when, you know, this is the difference between getting off to like a really hot start in the first half or feeling a little bit flat. And they've actually invested quite a bit into it. 3 M4s, a couple of MP9s there. Looks like it's going to be fairly explosive. Coming up out of the putt here. Maja already been dinked, and they actually managed to get the kill on him anyway. So Davideus able to pick that one up. 4 versus 5, and there should be another pretty quick bomb plant coming through here for paiN Gaming. I must say, this is a tough position to be in. It looks like they're going to try and flash Woxic in. So he's just waiting for, you know, a bit of a timing here before he's going to be able to go for it. You can see Jota's down there. Going to be setting up. He's got 2 flashes with him. They lose Wakadia before they even really get the setup. So, yeah, they're going to call it off.
Yeah, 1 kill, 1 kill. He was going, he was waiting. Entire setup, waiting for the flash. 1 teammate dies. And look how it falls.
Oh, so interesting.
Not the start they wanted. The pistol was chaotic. paiN pulls it off cleanly. 5 alive, Anders. Aurora, big start. CT nuke. I think this match right here is going to be exactly what we saw.
I mean, I think you're right, though. Centaurus has more information than paiN do at the moment, and you can kind of see that Aurora are adapting to it. That they're actually, you know, they're not rotating down below. So the fact that, I mean, paiN, they are running out of time a little bit. They spent a lot of time waiting. They're down to 22 seconds. Very open position for Wakadia. I'm surprised that he's able to do so much damage. Almost a double kill, but they've lost the high ground as well. Maja going to get the kill on Snow, and suddenly 3 versus 3 with 10 seconds left on the clock here. They're running this very low, almost getting caught. I can't believe it. The MP9, he gets the shot, and with it, the round just, run away. You don't have to fight any longer. I don't know why Woxic is out here. Okay, they're going to win the round, but he actually could have lost it because he didn't quite escape. And I mean, that could have gone horribly wrong, but they end up working it. And I think really it's down to what you said, right? It's the fact that Centaurus knew they weren't coming B. It's going to be no money for paiN, and it's going to be a bit of a good start anyway. They might have actually brought it back on track here.
Yeah, I mean, like I said, I think back and forth right now. Aurora, fast flip already. That DGT round, as you were mentioning, it was a horrible chance, but that chaos got 2 down after time, and he's dead.
Just in the most casual way, but nice shot from NQC. He'd probably love to be able to steal that AWP away from Woxic if he can. Definitely one of the more exciting snipers, I would say, in the Brazilian scene. We've got Snow. All right, gonna get downed immediately. NQC on his own, kind of a winnable round, but I mean, not easy.
Yeah, I was gonna say they have flash info, so CTs. Ooh. Oh, that was the duel. He gave him a 1v1. I promise you, if that goes down, T has like a 90-10 advantage on this nuke after. But he got the MP9 kill. got the win. No one will ever remember Anders. He played perfectly. The only goal that counts is the one that goes in.
And it's those MP9s, like, they're still so terrifying at all ranges. I don't know how, but it just doesn't seem to matter, you know? Look at this.
Look at this! Look at this! What is this? Like, what is that MP9?
You know, we've got 3-1 scoreline with paiN Gaming started to drop, you know, a little bit behind here, and with the, oh my god, the jumping suits. Never mind, I take it all back. The madness is returned.
That's for me. That was for me. Let's go.
Okay, that wasn't what I was expecting. I did actually see that he had picked it up, but I'm gonna be honest, I just assumed it was a bit of a meme, you know?
So someone has to, because that was a first man spawn Zeus top hit kill jump. That's it. That's the play. I never saw that.
No, I don't think I've seen that either. Maybe on a stream somewhere when you know people are having fun, but not in a serious game.
On Boon bunny hopping or something. No normal player does that.
Absolutely not. What? You know what? It worked out anyway. They at least get the kill for it now.
Again, beautiful goal. Nice NQZ. Yeah, no, you're gonna call us a dumbass, and we have to live with the fact that we're gonna look like dumbasses when that happens.
Exactly. Well, 50 seconds now. They're gonna be pushing in towards that ramp position. It's Jota who's here, and he is gonna be able to get at least the one. And actually, he's getting a lot of information, right? So he might have got traded, but at least he knew that there were 2 more players at least on the ramp position. So it should be somewhat of a readable round here, I think, for the Aurora side. But 4 versus 4, and again, paiN drawing the clock very low. If Snow goes down here, they might just be running out of opportunities. Actually, Wakadia, what a bit of trigger discipline. He could have just tried to fire the gun there and get the kill, but instead, he's going to be walking up behind, and he will absolutely secure it on that one. Snow goes down, 20 seconds. Now, they're inside of the B bomb site right now next to him, but he's putting so much pressure on. They're going to have to try and plant the bomb right now, out in the open. Bigosira going down, and sure, they get the bomb planted, but it doesn't matter at all. Magi with a good couple of kills, and what a great play from Wakadia. I think you're right. He's got such great energy as well, but you're right. We forget just exactly how young he is. Playing way above his years at the moment. 30 seconds again. I think what you said about Bigosira earlier is absolutely true. I rate him so highly, but this is also so scary when you're playing the clock down to, you know, sub 20 seconds. You're still trying to see if you can make your way in. The bomb is making it down there, and actually, there's nobody here from the CT side. So, curiously, they found a way to get into the B side. They must have not realized Aurora. Maybe that's the grenade from earlier, where they just don't actually see anyone, and as a result, they don't even recognize that there could have been someone down at the B bomb site. Magi's going to be killed eventually, and it's going to be a 4 versus 3. I can't believe they were so successful.
Yeah, again, this is one of those that look like Aurora had control, but no. paiN had it, but wait, Jota.
Okay, still trying, still wanting to get in there. Centaurus, he does have the kid as well. Oh no, and NQC, he's real far away, trying to see if he can get in there, but he can't stop the defuse. Woxic holding the line. What an unbelievable loss here for paiN. I mean, the fact that they got down. Yeah, true. That is true. The rumors about Monacy as well are gonna, you know, they're out there. Okay. That's not bad, but you gotta wonder to some extent if that's Woxic also just being, you know, so hyped on himself that he takes maybe a little bit of a risk, maybe too much. Nice damage from Centaurus, but he's still dead. So 5 on 3. Surely, Wilton, this is a round that paiN
do not bring me into this, and do not, Ander. Do not do this to me.
I was trying to set you up. I'm not gonna lie. I did think like this would be so funny when they end up losing this round. You know, I'm gonna give it to Wilton to just. You know.
I've caught the pattern. I've seen it 9 times in a row at this point.
Okay. Well, listen. Let's see what happens. Okay. They should be winning it. So let's just give them a little bit of space. We are not gonna jinx them too much yet.
They will, and it just means they're playing well. But it's the details. We've seen every round of detail, Anders.
It's got close a couple of times for sure. All right. Not bad at all. But yeah, they have a couple of players.
They need the guns, though, right? Because
yes,
Aurora does not care about money. They are going to try to take every gun they can. They know they can't win the round, but economy damage, 3 kills is the goal for Aurora at this point.
Yeah, just try and do whatever you can to make the next round, which is going to be the last of the half, just as hard as it could be for them. You're right. Hunting a little bit here. Davideus goes down, and yeah, everything is working out pretty smoothly.
Small detail. Not that it changes anything in the grand scheme, but it changes everything in the micro. The fact that they have money for like 15,000 and 10,000, decide to save
And the CTs don't know which one to blow open. They can't really blow open both of them, so there's a lot of evolution happening right there. Less than 50 seconds, but look at Madja trying to take it into his own hands. Unfortunately, he's delaying a little bit, and they're down so quick. They just went for the vent dive. My God.
Yeah. They recognize where it was. Interesting speed up, because as you'll see in high-level Counter-Strike, speed ups normally happen when you either kill two, as happened, or when you kill the op. Especially if you kill the op, that's a speed up tell right there normally. But they have to go for the retake, Anders.
Yeah, you're right. Last round of the half, so gonna be any real delay in this one. Woxic hoping for at least one kill to start off the retake with. It's not really gone that way at all. In fact, he's going to find himself on his own with the AWP, and there is no chance in hell. They are trying to run him down, and it will be Davideus to take him 9-3 at the end of the half in favor of Aurora. The Turkish side, the freshly minted team here, but I mean, for paiN,
There are the same. There are ways to win, and there are ways to lose. They're the same, and they're different.
Well, let's see if we can. Let's see if we can find a way into this round. Hopefully, without too much entanglement. But
ooh, I see what you did there, bro. Nice pistols, right? The dualies. I like the dualies, though, right? These are guns that are coming out a lot. They enable these explosions. Most teams go for explosions. Let's go, Anders. Give us some hype.
Yeah, oh, look at it. It's going to be hype. NQC's in the corner. He's got all the bullets in the world. They actually are checking him. Look at how careful they are. He was set up to try and get that job done because the distraction was Demo, who was down on the ramp, and they were really hoping, badly hoping, paiN Gaming there, that, the Aurora were just going to rush in, maybe try and get that ramp control and just leave NQC in the corner, but that never happens. Look at how careful they are. They've actually stolen the dualies now. And it's going to be a very tough round all of a sudden here for the CT side. If they lose this one, it's probably going to be all over. And already the kills are happening. Yeah, instant cleanup. This is just so careful.
All right, this is the exact opposite of the other one. This was the true just headshot pistols. See, so a little bit of a start right here for Aurora that just cements it for me. paiN are feeling pain right now.
They're not in a good spot. There's no question about it. Cardiac will take the last one down, but I must say, what I really admire about this round is the very, very careful look from Aurora. The fact that they get to use the smokes the way that you would have in, in CSGO when there was no blowing open of the smokes. You could just throw the wall and, try to see if you could make your way past. Magic goes down, but it's not even necessarily a big loss. The fact still is that if NQC dies here, it's going to be a bomb plant. Wow, he's almost saved the round. Oh, God. Fair play.
Smoke position. Small little detail. I like the smoke from Xanterra's position. Just the fact that it's kind of set, it's fast. It doesn't lose time. It's efficient. I really like that.
Yeah. Very quick, and look at where he's positioned inside of it now with the low health. They just might actually not expect this. This is a crazy play from him. Let's see how much he could get done. They have the advantage right now, paiN Gaming, but Centaurus walking up right behind them. Big receiver executed. Centaurus ready for more, but he can't quite find the angle, and now he's a bit low on health, and let's see if they can get this defuse home. They're tapping it once. They do not have a kit either, so if Centaurus gets that one, it's going to be all over. But Davideus was already on the defuse, even at 10 seconds.
They are saying DGT from 9Z. That kid is the superstar of Argentina, in humble Wilton opinion. So that is like an exciting pickup potential to discuss,
Yeah, that could be really sick, actually. I would definitely think that was a good idea at the moment. Well, here we go.
Ooh, Snow.
Gonna get the first offensive kill there. Davideus good with the AK. And he's going to be able to do a little bit more work on top of it, leaving Woxic maybe jumping down. Big Uzi right there to catch him. Okay, I mean, again, another round going the way of paiN Gaming. This is quite interesting. I feel like
there's the universal formula. That's why there's one team winning every time and nothing makes sense.
Exactly.
Because even the best players are missing the deagle shot on top of HUD that should have won the major. And Simple is doing flying shots and Cold Zero is jumping. It's crazy. It's Counter-Strike. It's amazing because of it. Do not limit it. Live it.
Damn, okay, you actually got all the memes into one sentence. That's pretty sick.
Thank you. See, going full circle here. I'm making my full loop.
Honestly, paiN are not in a bad position because NQC's forward AWP there at the lobby means they can have a lot more presence down below. I think NQC has managed to sort of limit the map for Aurora. So even if they're a man down here, paiN, actually defensively, they're in a really strong spot right now. Snow going to be able to get the first one, but Davideus on the other side, I can't believe he's not...
But the second guy,
They're not even checking for it. They must have been just as confused as I was, because if there was a second guy there, why is he not playing the crossfire? 6 seconds left. The bomb being planted, deep incendiary, and then an HE on top, but it doesn't actually kill Woxic. Finally, it's going to be NQC instead, and the game is still on. The round is not over yet. 2 versus 2 here. And the bomb planted. Is there any way for them to actually make their way down? Wacardia, a little bit of a potential panic there, but he actually gets the shot, no problem. NQC putting up the smoke on top, and that's his only chance. I've been trying to get the defuse, but he can't reach it. He can't get into the smoke. Shot in the back instead by Centaurus. I am shocked to see that they weren't setting up more of a crossfire there. Regardless, we're going into another round, and they will have some money. Nice incendiary on the timing there. Demo gonna have to try and relocate just a little bit. So they know that he's gonna be near that corner, so ready to take the fight, and he will get the headshot. See if he can actually escape. Oh, he comes back for it. It's all out panic. You said nerves earlier, Susan. I think you're seeing it now.
Oh, I don't want to do this to the kid. That's just unlucky. Do not hit. Oh man, that you were blind. He thought he was down and out.
Yeah. Looking to
That's
run
not,
away.
I don't think that's a nerve. I think that was an unlucky AF right there.
Oh, you think he was so flashed that he actually thought he had already jumped down?
Yeah, from his movement.
No.
He was pressing W, so he got stuck. He thought he was going down and out the left side.
No, that's brutal. Well, bomb is going to be planted here, and probably not a lot they can do about it, honestly. They can't really go up the ladder.
This is a save. Yeah, this is a save. You need the money, boys. Like, if you want to believe in it for real, believe that you can take every round. This is hard.
Okay, they are kind of moving in like they want to try and do something. I guess they have the kid on Davideus. It just feels like they're so far away. And I think, now he's sort of, starting to shrink away from it. So a little bit of damage here. If they can take down Woxic, that's at least something. But ultimately, that's just pure chaos on that ramp position.
That's great. Oh.
Okay. I thought he was going to make it. Centaurus catching him at the end instead. That's 12 on the side of Aurora.
Did we both get caster curse at the same time?
I think so.
He's going. Ooh.
Right. Well, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Round number 20. We do have 3 MP9s, a couple of M4s. Like we said, they wanted to save the 2 guns. They only got to save one of them because there was a bit of a hunt going on. paiN need to win 5 in a row to get this one into overtime, and it just doesn't seem like that's going to be likely. I must say as well, the boost in this round is probably going to be a lot more obvious. I think they've already done it once before. I'd be shocked if Aurora don't try to find this one, because again, they know the economy's low.
There's no one.
Yeah, a boost is just such a he even sees the leg there, so easy peek, although it should have been NQC. Instead, he's flipped it on 3 kills. Unbelievable work from the MP9. The whole script was there. He even got the information, but he's beat by the SMG. I can't believe what I'm seeing. That's just a bit of a shocking result. I really, because I just feel, what I don't like about the boost is I feel like you can get away with doing that boost like once per half, pretty much. But if you do it in a round where it's automatically that the economy is going to be low, like this one, I would be surprised if Aurora didn't check it, and they did.
Whoever helps theirs a little bit more, maybe gives them that just 1% extra chance.
That's all you need sometimes, Get the energy flowing. Incendiary smoke has taken its place. Centaurus, what a nice peek. And I've got a feeling now they maybe are bullying Demo just a little bit. They feel like he's a bit nervous. They can kind of sense it.
Yeah.
And I mean, that's what they should do,
Yeah, this is competition. If you feel blood in the water, you go for it.
Yeah.
They have to learn how to fix it, not you. You recognize a solution. For them, it's a problem. For you, it's gold.
Yeah, look at this as well. They're so quick to get the bomb planted. A lot of pressure right now on paiN. They absolutely need this at the moment here. Damadeus, it's a very nice entry to try and get the bomb site back in their hands. Bacardi and Centaurus answering back and almost running out of bullets. It's NQC to go down to Bacardi, leaving just Biguzera in the middle of all of the madness here with 9 bullets left, and it's way too much. They're going to jump him. Woxic with 20 kills at the end, and it's Aurora to pick up map number 1.
That was a good game, in my opinion. I think Aurora definitely deserved that win, Anders.
Maybe Shadow Daggers. What the fuck is this? Nah, man. Yes, sir. That's my style.
Yeah, you're right. Nobody's really fighting for that on the CT side. That also means, by the way, that they're going to have very limited information for what's happening. By the time they realize there's a B attack, either these
Slow
two players
rotations.
will... Yeah, like either they'll hold or they will lose the round. Mods are smoke going down. They're surely going to come through. You might even love the fact that the smoke is down. You might just say, oh, screw it. We're going to go anyway. Oh. Nice headshot. Zero in the back. Good couple of shots coming out. And now Snow on his own, but he can't land the kill. And instead, it's going to be a bomb plant and a 3 versus 3.
Oh man, already to start 3v3. paiN getting in position, 1 backhauls, 2 CT, no one banana, all fights.
They do have another smoke on Davidea, so maybe they can block off one of these, but they're going to have to get the fight somehow, and that's not even going to get close to it. Again, the Turks are so deadly accurate with these pistols. It's NQC on his own. He doesn't have a kit, and really there's nothing he could do at this stage. Ricardi is going to be able to take him down, and nicely done. Aurora able to pick up this one, and that's in spite of the fact that Big Usira got some stunning headshots to begin with. But again, you know, be a little bit more dangerous coming up into this one. We do have the 2-0 scoreline at the moment. Round number 3 here, and we'll see if that stolen scout can do anything. I mean, a couple of good shots with to the body there, and it could be interesting. Look at the setup here towards the mid position. Ricardi is surely going to be traded out and dead in this one. We'll see if he can do anything at all. He's going to be straight down NQC with a nice kill.
Oh man, the little, who takes the first step, who sees a shadow, who sees a shoulder. Right now, paiN, first round. You need this, boys. If you want to make this competitive, it has to start now. If you follow the first map, bad result.
Okay, so Big Serious is trying to do this like God Flash that you can set up for, but unfortunately everybody's there. Like the flashbang works really well. It's a sick setup for it, but again, all he has is this 5-7, and through the smoke, Demo's going to get the kill. Actually, weirdly, this is a close round, and it shouldn't be. Look at the health advantage here for paiN Gaming.
Yeah, wow.
It could be done.
Close.
They actually can still win it here. Demo sneaking in if he trusted in himself. If he swung for the kill there, he might have had an opportunity to actually get it. Damadea's coming in as well. He's got a bit of a flashbang, but he's going to try and walk through. They nearly stand on top of each other. This is so scary. Now, there's no kit, obviously, so it's going to be a really long defuse. Oh, and the grenade on top just to make sure he's a little bit more uncomfortable. It actually doesn't hit him at all, but I think he's kind of got the message now that it's probably too late. That's going to hurt. If you're, I mean, I'll ask you, Wilson, if you're watching this back and you sort of realize how low they are on the Aurora side, does that hurt when you watch it later on? Another thing that I really like, I want to see paiN Gaming be a bit more confident. Even if Aurora is a strong opponent, you've got to play it like you don't respect them that much.
I agree. Look, because Eric gets a kill, 5v3, but NQZ going for the kills, things like that. I'm with you. I want to see them play not as equals, but as someone that recognizes, and it's not a bad thing. Hey, Aurora is good. We have to play our A game. It's as simple as that. It's not about them being better, right? So if paiN shows up, it just means that they are aware that the challenge is hard, but that they are up for it. Look at NQZ go. Impact.
Super sick. They've actually won every single fight in this round. I was gonna say, you know, at least for Aurora, it'd be nice to do some damage to the CT side economy, but I mean, I'm not even sure that's a question any longer here. Davidea is sneaking in. Looks like he's gonna get a free kill against Madger, who is busy looking into the apartments. What a sick round.
What sick round? I think the fact that Davideos is in second mid just shows that they did kind of what you wanted. They had attitude, right? Even in the 5v0, they did what a lot of people would say is dumb Counter-Strike. They're not following protocols. Old Zeus would have said it, but no. He's just showing what I know where he is. I'm going to trust my instincts regardless of what people are going to think or what the correct protocol is. I'm going to have that feeling. And you know what? Gets a kill. And paiN shows that, yeah, they can fight as equals with Eternal Fire. If it were in the nuke example, there is a crossfire now, babe. This isn't the guy just on top of box by himself. And as I say that, Begozira leaves, and it is just the guy on top of box by himself.
Yeah, we'll see if that works. The flashbang is insane. Oh, if they would have kept it, because you're not wrong. They had 2 people there just 3 seconds earlier, and now instead they're in some trouble. Big Usira, what an absolute legend. He stuck around just to make sure he'd get the kill on Magic. He knew they were coming through the smoke, and he just, you know, took one more peek. That's pretty sick. Jota, though, goes down. This one, I don't know. He's done it. No scoping. Not going to be hitting that one, but he's brought him Seam into a pretty big advantage right now. 2 versus 3 with the bomb down here. And Bacardi and Centaurus, if they can win this round, they are really going to kill the dreams of paiN very early on here on Inferno. I think this is such a pivotal round early on. And it's Davideus. Nice shot onto Bacardi. Leaves Centaurus 1 versus 3, and he is going to get run down. Just a simple count to 3, and everybody swing all at the same time. Sometimes it doesn't have to be more complicated than that. Again, you've got to highlight the fact that BigUzera stayed around for that first kill. It's such a small thing, and it's so easy to just, either run away or to trust him to smoke spam, but he really made sure. Nice trade here, but also, I've got to say, for Madja, I like that kind of pressure with the Tech 9. It's pretty lethal, and sometimes there's only one player at that B position, so maybe you could have just been able to get the bomb plant very, very quickly.
Oh, but these Tech 9s are doing work right now, but good crossfire demo. See, nice cover. That's solid counter shot. You didn't need to do much. You just teammate baited. You got the kill from the side. It's much easier like that.
Yeah, which is also why I think it's frustrating when you don't see, high-level teams. Like, sometimes they, even at a really high level, they fall flat on some of those basics where you think, man, it's just a bunch of, 1v1v1 fights, and we don't like to see that. Okay. That's pretty sick. I mean, Jota is kind of winnable. Yeah, because Davideus is still, he's low from that earlier Tech 9, like we mentioned. So, in theory, if you could find him, the bomb is in an awkward position. Appreciate that for the observer. Yeah, and just getting a chance to see where it is here. He's still got 40 seconds. He's looking everywhere, making a lot of noise, so they know exactly where he is, but the question is, can he actually find the fight? He's got the right clue as well, but he looks the wrong way. Davideus, I think you saw him. 30 seconds now, and Jota has no idea. He's just not quite sure where that's happening. 25 seconds, and they are going to be walking in right on top of him. He knows it as well, tries to get the duck down, but good spam and good play for paiN. You either defend it with the 2 people that are here, or there's not a big chance for rotation. They actually do have another one coming in. NQC,
Flash. There's flashes.
Yeah, but he's going to get so smoked out here. I mean, both the players at CT spawn, right? There's one more there for Snow. He takes another peek. You're absolutely right. It's down to the flashbangs. They finally get rid of him, but it took a lot.
It's the oh no and oh yes at the same time.
Yeah, it might just be BigUzera going to be taking down Centaurus, so we're back into a bit of an oh yes position right up until Woxic shows up. Taking down BigUzera. Yeah, we're back into that. It was Davideus. What could he do here? 1 versus 2. He is sneaking up. I mean, a lot of confidence. Knife out, just so sure no one was going to be at that corner. It's Wicardia crouching into the perfect time, and Aurora. Nice. All right, I appreciate that. Fair enough. I won't call them out in that case. I was just getting curious,
Yeah, I get you. That's it. To be curious, you have to risk exploring, and you have to risk offending. It's not offensive. It's just curiosity.
Round number 9. And a good shot there. Easy pickup. Jota going to be going down. So much is riding on this right now for paiN Gaming. If they're able to bring it back with the NQC AWP and really just not much else here, that's going to be absolutely huge. You can see BigUzera's already got the grenade primed and ready, and going to be throwing it down maybe a bit too early here. Looks like the flank is in, though. Wicardia, he's going to have 2 easy kills, and I don't see BigUzera being able to hold it on his own with just a pistol inside. So
how much is their hearts going to jump when they get scared right now? Oh my God, he's behind us. It's like it's one of those moments where your soul leaves your body momentarily. You see yourself from the outside and you feel like Inception. You feel like you're falling back and you have that thing in your stomach where you're just like waking up from the dream,
Yeah, it's not a fun time, is it? Especially not this kind of a dream right now. I mean, actually, maybe paiN would like to wake up and realize it was all just a dream, Maybe that might be positive for them.
I think they would definitely like to be really nicely in their warm bed right now with like just watching TV or a demo, because this position is not comfortable for them.
NQC looks like he's found a good spot to save. There's not going to be a ninja defuse here, but there is going to be a knife stab.
Knife,
so,
yeah.
You know what?
A little stiletto knife, not a normal one. That's a stiletto one, right? He poked the guy.
I mean, whatever it takes, get the job done, get the team laughing a little bit. Hopefully, if they can find a way to find some humor in this stuff, I think it'd be good. But I mean, it doesn't change the fact, unfortunately, that Aurora, they're playing very well at the moment, 6-3.
We're just playing with you. You are child's play at this stage of your career.
Yeah, you can see it right here. I mean, just absolutely dismantled. Pretty rough, and again, with the economy making it worse.
Look.
It is.
It's good CS. It's quality. It's headshot. It's tactical.
A winnable map for paiN Gaming, but we're getting so dangerously close to that not being available any longer. Centauros running right through the incendiary there. Spigo's here to take him down, but a nice attempt, I think, with the flashbang that was thrown from behind Centauros there. I actually love the idea of beating the timing on that incendiary, but it just doesn't work out. Jota's going to be going down. He was trying to sneak in through the A apartments, so suddenly there's a lot of things working out.
What? That was on.
I don't know. Where did the bullet go?
Yeah, that was on. That's a glitch in the matrix.
6-3 now. And with 3 people left on the side of Aurora, it shouldn't be possible. Oh my god, speaking of shocks here, Badger comes charging through. You could see Demo, I think his soul did leave his body that time. Davide's gonna get one, try to run in, and he will stop the bomb from going down. The grenade follows it up. Oh my god, that's actually Davideus killing his teammate down into 1 versus 2. And Woxic, he's still got 22 seconds left. Yeah, he's thinking about it. He knows that there's somebody in there. He's picked up the bomb, so first step in the right direction. 15 seconds now, and he's going to go straight for the bomb plant. Doesn't fake it, just hopes they won't be right on top of him.
Woxic.
What a sick shot. Woxic ready as well as Snow. His shoulder already showing it's a missed shot. He's got 2 bullets left, and he misses another one. Is it time for the pistol instead? He's going to go for the no-scope, but it doesn't connect. Snow able to clutch it out against Woxic. And it has to be, right? It has to be for paiN especially. They need another couple of rounds here, or they're going to be in so much trouble. It's doable though. It is definitely doable here.
It's very doable. Just from their communication in Portuguese, and there's no joke. Brazilians are not a joke. They're flowing right now. Even though they died, their communication's on a good level. They have reset as a team. They are no longer tilted.
Let's get them back. They will lose 1 player here, and they might be tilted once again as NQC misses the timing. And even worse, the timing for Davideus to get there to cover him was also maybe a second late, and the whole round might fall apart behind that complete chaos in the A apartments. It's Demo to go down, and Snow, there's no point in showing up here. There's not gonna, nothing you can do in this round. So what a brutal situation. I think NQC is thinking, all right, I checked the stairs and it's all good. I'm going to go back and check so that, see if they jump up. And then he knows that Davideus is going to be there like 1 second later to cover the stairs for him. Unfortunately, that second made all the difference.
If you had the optimal buy, like how someone forgets to buy and just blocks everyone in spawn? That's the matchmaking equivalent of what I'm talking about at a pro level. It's someone forgetting to buy something or do something, but at a pro level, the entire team is working together. It has to be coherent. When one messes up, it messes everybody out of sync, One bad apple kind of a thing contaminates the rest, but it's not. A bad apple is just, can I ask that? Because this guy is playing phenomenally.
He was on Sangal together with xCloud last year, and I think I called it out that both him and xCloud were going to be like really good players in the future, and it's proven to be right at the moment. Jota is absolutely a great player, and I think in terms of the mechanics, sure, but he's a very smart player too. That's exactly what they needed. Davideus here in the back, MP9, a little bit of a surprise, but still, because they had such a big man advantage, it shouldn't make a big difference. It's a nice little double kill for him. I don't know if it's going to change the round here. More smokes going up. They're just throwing everything at it here, and Demo trying to get his way through. Actually, a great decision, but somehow not able to get the kill anyway. 8-4. T side. They already lost the first map. If they lose this one too, then it'll be Aurora under the new banner here for the Turkish side. They're going to be doing very well. It's a great kill to begin with. Counter HE comes out, but unfortunately it doesn't matter when they've already lost Centauros. NQC getting the kill on Woxic in the middle, and hold on, paiN Gaming, maybe a chance here to finally win a pistol round.
Yeah, they're having their Aurora T-side nuke pistol. Coherent, block, nothing crazy going on. They just didn't miss us. They just didn't get hit by a nade, and they held for aggression.
Magia is low, but he's actually got a grenade prime. Yeah, you're right. And this could actually be enough with the double flashbang as well. Who knows? One of them out. There comes the second one. Is it going to be doing anything? Jota goes down right afterwards. So the flashes kind of worked, but it just didn't matter.
Nice round. Look, clean. Beautiful, guys. Don't stop. Keep it up. Let's go. Young guy. Fire.
I think that's one of the reasons why so many people took a liking to Snow at the beginning is, you know, like he's got that, like, you know, the young charm, but also just he's very vocal. He's so passionate about the game. I think it kind of brings people along, you know.
It has to. He's still a kid. He's still authentic at heart. He's just trying to be the best Snow player that he can. He does not give a crap about the rest. He just wants to play CS.
Here we go. Manager already taking down one. They're trying to get the jump up. They've boosted on top of that position, which means even if you do that elevated smoke, you're not going to be able to do it. They do bump into each other a little bit. So now 4 versus 3, but the bomb is swiftly planted. paiN Gaming, in spite of running into a pretty big stack, they could actually win this round.
Yeah, they have a lot of utility. Let's see how they use it. Come on.
They're not done yet. MP9s slowly getting closer. There is no defuse kit in play either, so they need to be a little bit quick with the retake here. Nice shot from Demo. He's starting to get warmed up. A second headshot for him. It leaves NQC on his own, and Woxic quick to kick him down, and he's going to be right on that defuse. And again, like I said, it's a 10-second defuse, so they just had to be lightning fast to try and get there, but it looks like just in the nick of time, he's going to be able to complete it, and obviously steal back an AK here, so yeah, that stack actually ended up working out very, very well, so well done, Aurora.
Here's $1 million. I wanted euros.
Exactly. That is the Counter-Strike player mentality I've noticed. It's really funny. I haven't had a chance to play myself, so I won't make any deep comments about it. I'm just saying it's something people were asking for a long time. Badger, okay. It's pretty aggressive. He's going to get traded out. I kind of still love it, to be honest. I think it's pretty sick.
You'll know for the situation. I love the deep smoke in the play. It's different. It's correct. I like it, too.
Oh. Woxic, he's not going to be happy. He knew he had that one. Good awareness. He knows that he could have been vulnerable from the A apartment, so he's not just running back with his AWP out. He could have got shot down. A couple of good grenades here. Davideus looking to take the angle. Surprised that Wacardia doesn't get shot down. So the bomb planted here, and yeah, Centaurus rotating in. Now he does have the defuse kit this time. I'd love to see something more out of Centaurus. We know that he is a much better player than what we've seen out of this, bit series so far. Not that he's been playing badly, but we just know we could do a lot more. So, see if paiN can hold on to this aftermarket here. Some good spam coming through, and actually that works out. Davideus gonna get combined on, taken down from Centaurus, and now the 1 versus 1, it's NQC.
You called it. You called it. You called it. You wanted, and I think that Centaurus, yeah, he's gonna feel like, oh shit, I should have had that. But from my point of view, that was a really good play by Centaurus. I didn't think this out of top, really.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, the spacing between the first player and Centaurus going in to fight NQC was probably pretty good. Yeah.
Yeah, it maybe could have been a bit better, but it's like an orchestra. Not everyone's playing exactly to the same tune every second. Like, there's going to be some missed keys.
Oh, man. Look at that. If they win this one as well, it might be all over Demo. He stays alive. Imagine if they could have got that kill there from Wacardia. NQC has the bomb, by the way. Oh, no, he's going to go down. That's the bomb, Wilton.
What? Come on. Okay, the round is still alive. They have to try to get this bomb, but everyone is so far apart from everybody here.
This is because Aurora pushed down the bottom of Banana so aggressively at the start of the round that paiN Gaming just kind of lost control of what was going on. They're going to lose Demo as well, and now Snow, 40 seconds. He's in library at the moment. I mean, I think he basically just has to run. If he wants to win the round, he might as well run. Like, sneaking through is not going to help. So, because he has to get back to the side. Yeah, he knows he can't do it. Oh, no. It's the aggression that kind of breaks apart the round for paiN Gaming. I actually can't believe it. 6. 4-round gap here. paiN Gaming without too much by way of weapons, but still kind of doable. Centaurus is going to be going down. Woxic with a good return, and they're going to be able to collapse on this early push coming in. One going down in the apartments, trying to see if they can make their way through the smoke. Madger, very, very good call. If he'd stuck around to try and get that spray, there's a chance that he's going to get traded out. He understands this so well. Like, the fact that he's backing off so much and waiting for his teammates to get there, I love everything about it. He's trying to buy it. Oh, but it still doesn't work out. I actually think Madger played this one so smartly, but unfortunately, somehow it still doesn't work.
Yeah, he played that well. It's just the timing of the molly was already going to be good, but the drive-by at the same time, combo. Nice.
That's the round.
Nice for the game right now. We're going to have a 10-7 match, competitive, paiN with the economy, but Aurora is still saving money. They're going to have the op. They're going to have an AK. It's the different weapons that we're talking about. And wow, I just saw that Woxic is, again, 17-7 this time.
Man, I hope that the sort of the academy scene gets a little bit more of a revival. I think Heroic started an academy like a week ago or something. So hopefully there will be a lot more of that, because I do think it's really important for the future. For this round, it's looking like Magic again is going to be ready to try and set up a smoke. He will throw out a bit of a flash himself and go straight into the battle, and it's absolutely beautiful. USB comes out for another kill. That's almost 3. He was held up by Centaurus in this one, but still very well played. And he's back for more. The captain of the team just absolutely swinging to make sure they can win the round here. Snow on his own. He's only got 4 kills so far, and now he's going to try and clutch it, and he won't even get the rifle out in time. That is Magic at his best. I don't disagree. I think that's definitely worth keeping an eye on. Now, we do have Woxic here at the corner. He's going to get flashed away and almost got taken down from that Apps play. It's such a big danger when you're opening that corner that you fall back and you get shot down from the A apartments. Madja, not aware that they were going to be running in. It was Bigusero showing up with that weird view model of his, but it's called, you know, he's got a bit of a brand just in the fact that he's playing with it. Davidea is going to be taking down Centaurus. We've got 25 seconds, and you know, that's a great path to run. paiN Gaming not giving up so easily.
Not giving up, and big round, as much as it's not a full break, this next round's implication is going to be big. From the 18-8, and more specifically what Aurora decides to do with their economy. It can go from an 18-9 all the way to an 11-11, basically, or it can just be a simple 11-8, and then maybe Aurora closes out, right? Like, depends on what their strategy. Are they going for a full stack? Well-worked round. Banana utility almost exhausted now to Ascent. Now Banana's gonna should at least be considering, are we gonna go for full aggressive or defensive? Because paiN is fighting with utility. Holy crap.
Oh. And that's just spam for the smoke. Magic goes into the same position and cuts the same treatment. I think that is the definition of insanity. You know, you try the same thing and expect a different outcome. Not going to be working out for him here. 3 versus 4. Woxic trying to show up here. Bacardia is there at the same time, but man, they're in a lot of trouble right now. And there's a flank coming in too. I think they were well aware, but yeah, Demo, this move is really sick. Wicardia is kind of thinking about it, and there might be someone here. He's not wrong, but he can't win the fight, and that leaves Woxic on his own. It means paiN are going to tie up the game, make it 11-11 here, and it's just a question of whether or not Woxic could even escape at this point in time. Not going to be able to. It's the young gun, the new guy on the team. 3 kills and 15 overall. I don't see them mentally getting back from that one, but they are not committed to anything yet. 50 seconds left.
Something Spidey tingled, because they were in Banana to go B for 45 seconds and they're walking away from it.
Here we go. Going to be that first kill, but that will confirm it. They should know. Okay, that's the boost. There's a lot of players here. 30 seconds left. There's nobody actually on the A bomb side itself, and Wicardia already going down. They're going to get the bomb planted here. paiN Gaming, you're right. They had some kind of a sense. There was some feeling that something was wrong about that B bomb side, and they absolutely did the right choice here. NQC, nice little flick, and with a 3-on-3, they should be locked in to win this round. There's no kit on the other side here. All of the advantage right now is with paiN Gaming. They're getting really close to getting at least a 1-map point, and maybe they don't have to play overtime. What if they just win in regulation? That's looking likely at the moment here. They're backing off. They realize they have nothing left in the bank here. What a call from paiN.
Wow. And you're right. Maybe paiN Gaming not only doesn't lose this, they flip this into an immediate win. That would be the turn no one expected. Pure chaos theory right there. We're talking about everything that can happen, and we forget the obvious one, the one we didn't see.
It's Woxic. Missed the timing, didn't see anyone. They are going to go back to that B bomb side, and honestly, that could be a bit of an issue. Centaurus still has an incendiary. Now, I'm usually not much of a fan of the incendiaries just because they do very limited damage and people can run through them, but at this stage, with very little time left, you never really know. Look at how it's already slowed them down. AG on top and a great headshot. It's Centaurus back here. 18 seconds and the flick. It's a nightmare. He sprays them all down, and it's just NQC now with a 1 versus 3. Aurora trying to capture this one into overtime, and he stops the bomb plant. They're going to run through every time. There's absolutely nothing he can do right now. Trying to see if he can win on kills alone. It's Woxic to take him down. It's Aurora to get us into overtime.
In this overtime, trying for us to at least understand what's going on, and everyone has full economy, so we get to see their full idea playbook right here.
Oh yeah. So Wicardia Gets killed, but Woxic able to trade it the once. He's got to be a little bit careful. He does have a teammate with him, so one of them should be covering the A apartments there. They got to figure out pretty quickly like who's doing what, and in fact, they're gonna go into it. The NQC was waiting for it, and I think they hear the scope as well. So yeah, wow. Woxic's gonna be dead pretty much every time. I don't know. I don't hate the idea of pushing forward, but it's risky.
It's definitely risky. I like the paiN idea of let's change up the tempo, because the entire match from their side hasn't been much tempo, and then first round of OT, they choose that one round. I'm kind of with you. It's about saving it for the right time rather than have many of them, and they chose a really good time to use this.
Yeah, this is really sick. 13-12. NQC with 23 kills. Again, if Snow can just a couple of good rounds here, it's such a different team, right? Everybody else right now on paiN's side, they are really showing up and playing masterful Counter-Strike. It's Magic to start this one with. We're still in overtime, the first half here. Bigusira, nice grenade, lands right, nice grenade from the Aurora side of things anyway. Gonna be down to very low health here all of a sudden. And with a couple of more kills going the way of Aurora, honestly, this is just looking like a pretty one-sided round.
Try to follow this thought process. That's what the players are doing. They've just gotten good at it because they've repeated it over, like, I don't know, some of them 20 years. MongolZ his entire life. It's perspective as well. MongolZ is 2/3 digital. Have you ever thought about that? Woxic is amazing.
It's so silly, isn't it? How much?
MongolZ is 2/3 digital. 2/3 of his life he spent inside a computer.
Exactly, that's what I mean. And we've got even more, you know, there's another best of 3 coming up after this one. So you don't want to be missing it. FURIA going to be playing Apogee in our next best of 3 here on the channel. So yeah, you're locked in. Major, that's a great couple of kills. Yeah, ready for it. 5 versus 3 to begin with, and paiN, unfortunately, it limits what they can do in this round all of a sudden.
Yeah, I mean, look at the aggression. The fact that they feel the necessity to have space is actually bad in overtime, because they are feeling pressured to take something that isn't needed. They can let the guys come. 4v3.
Jota, what could you do here? It's gonna be a free one. He was ready for the fight at range too, but look at the move as well.
Oh, he froze.
He froze, he did. That must be a disconnect, right?
Oh,
there's no other way.
That's an alt tab. That's an alt tab because he stood up.
Oh, yeah. Oh, damn. That's crazy. It probably won't cost him anything here because, again, the bomb is so far away.
It's just the frustration.
Yeah, it is. Centaurus.
You laugh it off. You laugh it off.
You've got to. You've got to.
What? That is intentional. Of course. New smoke. Get the lineup, everyone. Twitch clip it and use it in your match.
Here we go. They're going to be rushing right in here. 5 versus 3. They need a kill right now to even try and get this bomb planted. It's so awkward. There's so many people at the B bomb side, but everyone's frozen. No one's really peeking behind it. Demo is going to get a bullet to the head, and suddenly it's a 3 versus 3. How's this happened, Aurora? They were walking into a stack. It was a 5-on-3, and suddenly the Turkish team is back on top here. Davideus trying to sneak in, catching the timing, and will shut down Major, but that doesn't solve all their problems yet. They do have a good couple of utility here. I mean, they've got some grenades on the paiN side of things. Can they find this defuse?
Smoke for him or no?
Look at Woxic just holding the corner. Centaurus on the other side. I do like this setup here. Grenade goes deep, and Davideus gets the shot. Now it's on Woxic. 1 versus 2, and they can guess that he's out here. They've already tapped the bomb. It's already been defused. Oh, and he's not even moving.
So smart CS right there. It's not even about just being paiN. Yes, there's a little angle of that, so Zeus will get excited, but it's so smart. The decision making right there to just keep baiting, go defuse, because if he swings to kill you, that's only then when I actually swing from CT. Beautiful, MongolZ. That was good CS, and that teaches everyone else good CS, not just Zeus or Brazilian fans. So that's a net overall win for everyone, and a hell of an exciting match for us right here, right now, live.
Now it's on, though.
100%. Yeah, but they went from near tilt to pure euphoria. They are back like, okay, it's normal. We're winning. We're good. Let's go.
A pretty nice little Molotov there to put some pressure. NQC gets burned just a tiny bit. Centaurus, unfortunately, gets downed all the way. That's at the top banana position. NQC with a missed shot, and Wakadia, he would love to put more pressure on, but they got to be really careful right now. 50 seconds. Wow.
Davideus gets a kill on Jota. Jota, who has been trying a little bit in halls, not having as much success, but still one of the most amazing players in impact kills that we've seen so far. Great flash play, gets out. 5v3 or paiN Gaming, Aurora, still positioned though to be able to do damage. How do they break this open-enders?
Yeah, I don't know. They need one really good kill on one of these two A anchors, and maybe there is a way in, but it's not going to be easy. 26 seconds here. The rotation is already happening. paiN actually has such a great read on this round. And Snow, there we go. We're not asking a lot, just a couple of kills every once in a while. And now he's jiggling forward. He's trying to show that gun barrel. Woxic able to find him anyway. I actually can't believe it. It's Bigwazira. And with the demo in the corner, I don't think they realized that he was in there. So nice defense. Great play coming out. They're doing a fantastic job. Maybe especially NQC. 25 kills. One more, and we will go to a third map on Dust 2. I can't believe I'm saying that. Again, paiN Gaming. They're supposed to be the underdogs with the stand-in here, but they're actually not playing like it at all. Bigwazira does go down, and a chance for double overtime all of a sudden in a 4 versus 5. How much do they want to just rush this? You can say that they really want to sort of put some speed behind this, but they also need to throw some grenades.
Yeah, and Demo only has an 18 CT, so not looking good for paiN.
Yeah, that is a really good point.
Fire.
Yeah, because if he had a flashbang, he could have set up something more. Okay, hold on.
Sometimes the universe needs a little bit of luck. 3v3.
Well, now getting planted. Spam coming through the other way. All right, Demo trying to maybe push it a little bit too far. Davideus managed to isolate the kill. He's got a couple of bullets left, and it's plenty enough at a pro level to get the kill onto Woxic. Leaves Madja. And it's fitting, the captain of Aurora, to try and hold on to this one, get this one into double OT, or if not, paiN succeeding in getting a third map. They're not quite sure where he is. He's going to peek wide for it, and it's an easy shot. NQC able to pick it up, but look at the celebrations here on the Brazilian side. It's paiN to find a third map in this series. How sick is that? I do like the setup for it, and paiN Gaming very cautious at the start of this round. They're not doing anything rash here. Oh, wow, I kind of like it. Oh, but there we go. That is the one kill that they needed. Davideus just feels it. Maybe he hears the footsteps from Zantaris.
Solo B.
Yeah. What do you do? How do you even do anything in this position? His teammates are coming, running through the smoke to try and help him out. He's actually hiding inside of the smoke. How sick is that? With cardio, otherwise he would have been dead. Now, Jota is still going to get traded out. So, with a bomb plant in a 4 versus 3, you've got to say this is advantage for paiN Gaming. And Davideus finding another kill, and you can see already Aurora saying it's not worth it. So, paiN Gaming, what a great discovery.
Great discovery. Unlucky for Aurora because they had a long pistol. The moment you go to cross the B, because you're like, hey, maybe it can be B, you get caught, and then that leaves Okada alone on B. Great play by him to play in the smoke, but ultimately limited, but by the position itself. It's not by his play.
Woxic here. If you could get any more kills, you know, we know it does help in the following rounds. If you want to buy a scout or something like that, it's very nice. Oh my god, he's just deleted them. Yeah, like I said, if you wanted to buy something, it's a lot easier.
Yeah.
No way.
There, it has to be from their position. Because if they keep going, they're gonna throw. Look, 2 lower, 3A. There is no thing. Like, I'm gonna try to catch it. There's no way. There's no way. And I got it. It works on purpose. I'm using it as a superpower.
It absolutely worked. I mean, I can't believe it. The fact that they pushed up, they had so little time. I mean, if that push hadn't happened, maybe you were right. Maybe it was just going to be a save all along.
3B.
Oh, and they might still fall apart. Woxic showing up. Great headshots coming through the bomb out of the open. 10 seconds left here. Snow, he's going to have to hope that no one's there, but there he is. Wacardia shows up with a deagle and shuts it down. It's NQC across the map, and it's Aurora winning the round. What an absolutely ridiculous round.
What a round! We see superhuman powers from casters. We see it go wrong and blow up in their face. The round is insane. This is a great Counter-Strike by comparison. It's fun because it is a little bit crazy, you know? It's not the other way around. The fact that things are going a little bit weird and kooky is making this amazing. One of the greatest, if not the greatest, Brazilian IGL right now is having troubles adapting to this game. It's early, but you can tell. That's how it works. Even the greatest have troubles, and that's how they learn. They have really big problems to have really big solutions.
4 versus 5. Madja down and out with an aggressive push at the beginning of the round here. Wacardia, not quite sure he's been spotted now. He definitely has, but it doesn't matter. Snow gets
Nice
taken
shot.
down. That's a very, very important kill. I think if Cardia dies, then the round is probably going to unravel from Aurora very quickly. They are running the clock just ever so slow. I mean, from our point of view, this looks like it's going to be a B attack every single time, right? There's bomb still in upper dark here.
Especially.
Yeah, now especially with Jota here, he's going to see it. Oh my god!
Oh,
he was
fuck.
running away, he stops on the spot and takes down Davideus. That's sickening to see. I can't believe he got away with that. A little bit of a flick. Jota, an absolute champion in this round. 2 more kills to add to it. I mean, the fact that he managed to get to B at all and saw the rotation coming is insane, but that kill in the middle is godlike.
That was the opposite of the pistol, where there was a fight that CT in Aurora got screwed. Jota was screwed here, and he pulled off something miraculous. That shot was sick, Anders.
Demo and Davideus started doing a little bit of work on paiN, but the rest of them, the other 3, having a very hard time at the beginning of this Dust 2 game, finding a way into the match. And obviously, that can't work. You're playing a really tough opponent. There we go. Nicely done. NQC going to be taking down Macardia. They need some more stuff like that. Unfortunately, Woxic is straight back in there and drops Bigusira 4 versus 4 all of a sudden.
It's like, it's predictable to Aurora. Aurora has been having 3B, all A, defensive smokes and flashes. It does feel like paiN is being outread, outplayed. It's bigger levels. Aurora is better.
Here we go.
Right now.
35, yeah, they're gonna go for it right now. Santara's in front. Yeah, actually burned out. I think the Molotov just absolutely, like, spread in the last second to touch him, and then he was forced into the fight a little bit earlier. The bomb is gonna be planted as a result, but they don't know that Madja is here. Oh my god, Snow! What a flick. We'll have to see that from his point of view. Sickening. For sure, Madja had the advantage. That's the round.
Someone check this PC. There's no way. No, oh my. That was clean. That's beautiful hedge. That's a kid at peak form right now.
Damn, how do you do that? And again, he was the guy that we were asking for on Inferno the whole match. Now, they ended up winning that map, but still, not because of Snow necessarily. Might have been an attempt to jump over defuse, gonna get denied, and it's gonna be the round for paiN. They needed something like this. Then Magic can just stay alive and allow the rest of his team to come and try and help with the retake. So that kill was everything. Here we go. Out on long. There is going to be a bit of a battle happening. Molotov being thrown, and there is a smoke that the T's can throw in that position, actually stop that incendiary from doing much of anything. But some teams just don't do it at all. And it's weird because I think there's about 7 or 8 different teams that I've seen in the last month or so watching demos that are really good at throwing that smoke on the T side, and it stops the CT incendiary. And then there are some teams just never do it, and as a result, they get put under a little bit of pressure when they try and make that kind of a play. Demos down and out. Long control is there for Aurora, but look at this B split. I mean, this is potentially great, but it does mean they have to be very quick on their feet here. Ricardia getting the kill in the middle, being allowed to reset that AWP, and he's got some backup here in Jota as well. So this might be a bit of a hard push now to make work for paiN Gaming, if not impossible. Ricardia hitting shots left and right. That double up still in play, and NQC having to walk away from it.
All right, op map. It's an op map. I don't think there's any doubt about it at this point. Everyone's trying to play for the ops. But I will say, I am missing a little bit more of mid. Pure brilliance. There's no other ways to describe it. Because they're already doing the best, and then they somehow find a way to do it even better in that moment, you know?
Well, let's see if they can keep on going here. Bigusira surely good. Oh, wait a minute. That was... I mean, if he kept going, Jota, he had the kill for free, but that moment, that slight stutter where he just pauses it and it goes back the other way. And now Bacardi is actually being held here. Davideus just peeking into it and just saw him.
Look, if you have the mid split, how over is this round that long ago if the smoke mid's there at any point? What? Like, it's still gonna work, and the concept is the same because he's still blocking middle, he's holding middle cross, but it's like, is it effective way? I'm gonna tuck myself into the corner, my team is coming T-spawn. If I die in this corner, now we're forced to go B, we're in a stuck position, I just screwed my team. You know, like one small, is it a smoke or is it a position? 4v3 instead of round 1 earlier, you know?
I would really love to see the second kill there for Bigusira in the middle as well. It looked like that was a really weird position as well for him to maybe actually get it. I mean, obviously, he could have had it the whole time. Yeah, he's so smart, isn't he?
Oh, come on, baby.
Madja, not going to be happy. Is he actually going to try and knife him? There's no way, right?
Yes. Get him. Come on. Get him.
He so wants to. All right.
No! Why you do this to us? No! Boo!
Oh, we all wanted it. But you know
Dude,
what?
Boo! That's a universal boo. We were all expecting that.
Listen, I would have been laughing the whole way, but all right, BigOzero trying to be a professional, you know?
Just saying it. It's his choice to do it or not.
Well, let's see. Woxic in the middle here. All right, smoke goes up. He's going to blow it open almost immediately. Puts a little bit of pressure and draws a bit of the attention away. Snow, oh my god, he's so close to being dead, but Davideus shows up instead. The timings in this game have been crazy on Dust 2. In that last round, he was in the lower dark position, and now this time it's on the catwalk. Snow going to be taking down Centaurus, and I think already they're going to be thinking about a retreat here. They just don't have a lot to work with. They don't have a lot of money in the bank either, so saving some of this might be very important, and mid is being controlled already.
Yeah, mid smoke and the hold across with 2. See, look at the difference. Look at the comfort this should give them while the smoke is up. Because if they overstay, it would have been bad. But look, lower, safe, NB, good CS. Simple. One detail, one smoke, infinitely easier. CTs don't even try, man.
Just, you know, a couple of rounds later on, it's a lot more dynamic and they're a lot quicker to make these choices. And Aurora, I mean, they could be in some trouble right now. They don't have a lot of money. This could be a 6-6 half, which honestly is still pretty good big for Aurora, but for paiN Gaming, I mean, it's possible to win.
And a 6-6 at this point for Aurora might feel like bad results. Even though, like, it should be fine.
Yeah.
They already did, you know what I mean? But it's just the way which was done, the result that is coming.
Still a minute on the clock, so plenty of time to make some decisions. Woxic, dangerous, I think, to throw grenades like that in the middle, but he's going to be unpunished for it at the moment. Double smoke, one to CT spawn and one towards that B bomb side. He creates this funnel that they're trying to walk in, but Woxic is just meeting them right there, not afraid to go into it. Davideus is on the other side, but he's being heard. Woxic is on the other side waiting for him, but he knows what a play coming out, and they blew up Arcadia, so now just Jota. 1 versus 4 at the speed bomb side, and the flashes are so good. They're funneling out here. They found a way to do it, Wilton. It's Centaurus versus 4, and they're giving a bit of a shot here, but it's not going to be quite enough. It will be a 6-6 scoreline at the end of it. They've managed to pull it back a little bit. I'm actually pretty impressed by this, but here we go. Out long, it's going to be 5 versus 1, but there is a run coming up middle. Magic gets clipped before he can even make it out long. I think they were ready to just keep going long, and actually, somehow, Demo, who was playing that long corner, managed to escape. He just disconnected from the fight, which is really sick. And suddenly it's a 4 versus 5. Now the bomb is planted here, so that's a little bit of an advantage. They do have a player in Centaurus down on long, I think with a P250 as well. So the bomb is planted for him. Let's see if he can escape down there and just fight them at the end, because otherwise it's a good position. Nice shot. Wacardia going to be able to take one more, and he's just ducking and diving, using this box to his advantage. It's such great play. Wacardia with the triple, an absolute masterclass in holding that angle. I do like this kind of a little bit of a switch here with Davideus and BigOzero. I look almost like they wanted to try and find some fight in the middle, which I would have made me very happy. Unfortunately, it'll go the other way. It's Davideus going down. Woxic, just as the smoke was fading there, able to take him down. BigOzero trying to body block this one, which you definitely can do, but it's not going to be too successful. You'll still have to fall back towards CT spawn. And about 55 seconds left. It might be up to young Snow over at the B-bomb side to try and do everything here.
Oh, man. A lot of responsibility on the kid's hand.
Yeah,
2 or 3K needed.
Just trying to see if he can get it done. He actually will get the first one. A little bit of damage onto Centaurus. There is a play into upper dark, but Jota is already hearing it. He knows BigOzero is coming. It doesn't make a difference. BigOzero, how do you win that fight? The play was actually... He was telegraphed with that audio quite a bit. Bomb still planted. And Madra and Centaurus, I mean, it's not a bad couple of players to have left in this kind of a clutch. We'll see paiN Gaming regrouping. So they're going to go back, all of them through middle. They've got a couple of flashes, even a smoke there, so there is a chance, but they are going to have to be really deadly accurate. This is not an easy retake. B-bomb site, we all know how hard it is. Nice jump through. That's the first step. I think that is the genius part. It's BigOzero with a quad kill, and it's paiN Gaming to just barely win the round.
It's at the very least an internal headline that sucks. So
yeah,
the effect is the same. If it's not the public saying it, might actually be worse, because it'll be them moving and be like, oh crap, you know, we suck. That might start something way worse, and then Wikidia might just get 2 kills and I'll shut up, you know? No, maybe not.
Yeah, I mean, they didn't have that many weapons, and it's because it was down to that 1v1 of the other round. So they felt like, okay, we don't have a lot to work with. We've got some MP9s. Let's try and push into upper dark and surprise them. Demo here, it's a very cool position. Probably will get 1 kill for it, I imagine. Oh, it's very close.
He sees a boost after the smoke fades. He was not expecting that.
Tough times. Well, but at the end of it, nice position for Aurora. Just by waiting, they've been gifted a double kill in upper dark, a kill out long. They finally lose to the AWP of NQC, but they also now know that the AWP is over there. So you can see the instant. I think you mentioned this earlier, how, you know, certain bits of information, you know, just will make you play faster. And I guess, you know, like you said, where the AWP is could be one of them.
No, especially on those two, the biggest keywords are like if he's mid, if he's long, or especially if he's cat. Because the cat flash off and things like that, if the AWP fires and falls CT, it is almost always your obligation as a T to just go and brute force that cat together.
I feel like the fun thing has been that nobody looks scared. Like, nobody, and NQC or Woxic, they're both up to fight, but I feel like Woxic overall, like in this map and across the other maps too, he's just been the better AWPer right now, and I think it has made a very, very big difference. Jota is also obviously playing like lights out on this one, so yeah, I would definitely say that Woxic has been a massive difference in this series. NQC, I don't know if he could do it now, but he's going to get an opportunity to shine a little bit. He misses the first shot there. We'll have to back on out, and again, it reveals where the AWP is, and you could see Aurora making tactical decisions on the back of that immediately.
We ain't fighting that. We ain't fighting that. Okay, we good. Thank you. This is the worst kind of information because you did it and you can't react in any meaningful way. But that just goes to show, though, the power of the AWP on this too is really big. So missed shot equals the round fell. Bad positioning equal the round fell. Look how crazy this too is. We've been playing this game for 20 years and no one has been able to identify something so simple publicly, right? I'm sure all the great IGLs have, but while we don't say that to the public, who's gonna come and do better? And QZ gets a kill 4v3. Sorry, Anders, keep going.
Yeah, he's gonna be able to pick this one up. Might be still a chance here, but Wacardia trying to bring it back. We've got 30 seconds left, and they are up the middle here. Can they find that one player? It's Snow who's inside of the B bomb site, but the flank is in. Big Wasira with the explosion and the AK to follow it up. Magic gets down, and it's just on Wacardia here, and he should not have much of a chance. The slowdown is there. The incendiary, he can't really run through it. Oh, yeah, every advantage gone. 10 seconds left here. He's going to get that one, but he has to get the kill. He can't actually run to the site, and Davideus knows it. He's never going to be facing this one. It's just not worth it. I love the idea. The jump up as well. Wacardia, he knew how he had to win, and if he would have been a legend, but it's not going to happen.
The timer didn't hit 0, did it, Ender? Because it was very close right there.
That's sort of the equivalent on Nuke to the double wall setup that we're seeing now from the T side. It's like a very similar idea.
It's a new strat on this too being created right now. Outside Nuke converted to this too. Look at this.
Look at the grenade coming in as well. So much damage. Big Zero, he's playing very well at the moment. He's almost shut down this entire attack on his own. It's in the middle with the kill from Snow, and all of a sudden, Wacardia, the only one left. Look at how hyped up they are. This is sick. Not even a little bit, but those are usually the best games where, you know, the surprise happens, especially right at the end here. That is exactly what we're seeing. They're 2 rounds away from what I would consider a really, really big upset. Like, especially new guy on the team. It's a bit of a stand-in situation. They're playing extremely well. Centaurus, he wants to bring it back, and it's out long. Pure aim fight happening right now. Woxic caught sleeping or maybe looking at the radar, but either way, he should have had that kill every single time. NQC facing back into it, and I don't know if I like it.
Oh, there was a fight, but that was a hell of a shot from Wacardia.
They keep on going. They're not slowing this one down. Big Osira and Davideus, 2 versus 2 now. paiN Gaming, honestly, not a bad hold, right? It's a 4-on-5, and they've turned it into a 2v2. I don't necessarily hate it. Nice position from Davideus, and they're so low on health that one, even an incendiary, but he gets betrayed. He pulls it out, and Magia is right on him. What a play long. They don't know it yet, but now they do. It's captain versus captain. This is exactly what we like to see. Who can win this one now? Magia has the advantage of having the bomb.
Yeah, big advantage and big time advantage, right? He gets to plant that bomb and position. Where does he position?
Gonna run away. He's got the incendiary as well now. It shouldn't really ever come down to that. Oh, is he running back through middle? And that would be, in a way, the craziest play of all. If he just goes all the way through middle and shoots Bigusira in the back, I feel like Magus just... This is the 500 IQ play. He's actually read this entire round. From the second that he runs out the bomb side all the way to now, he's just got it all mapped out in his brain, and he's going to be able to get that 11th round. How sick is that, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, damn. Okay, well, this is where things are getting real interesting. Round number 23, and it starts with NQC dropping Woxic. How on earth?
5v4, high-pressure moment. Can be good, can be bad.
I mean,
there's an op and a second rifle. This is hard, I'll tell you that.
Oh, look at the stand-up here. He's so ready for it. He's already thrown the grenade. He probably could have stayed ducked down there, and it would have been fine, because he already put in the smoke, and they're going to trade their way through. I can't believe it.
Oh.
You're absolutely right. The AWP and the secondary rifle, and he gets the opening kill. There's no way Aurora should have been able to get the bomb planted, but they did. Oh, for paiN. If they end up losing it, they don't have any money. I mean, this is terrible. If they lose this round, they might lose the whole series based on just that one defense. Oh, another incendiary.
You're starting to get it, please. 3v2, but you're exactly right. One peek in the moment has put ease into chaos.
Here we go. It's Wakadia getting the first one. Grenade goes over and might blow up Bigusira. He gets one more, and it's the Turks to come out on top, 12-11. There is a potential double push with the MP9s, so one little mistake, one moment where you slip up and you're not looking, they're going to be boosting over.
Look at the
they might get the kill. They will. Jota goes down. What a nice play.
Smart, not enough guns, and get away, but this still is hard. I still favor Aurora right here, because look at the economy and the guns, and they can execute, and it's hard. I mean, this is a conundrum for me. I have to watch and listen to you, Anders. Please take it for us.
Well, that is a bit of an NQC. That's not the only... He's made a couple of these. Why was he so far out? They could just see him. Oh, no. Wakadia is going to go down. But yeah, the bomb is going to be planted. And I would agree... I mean, I agree even now. This is now an advantage for Aurora. Bomb planted, 4 versus 3. A little bit of peppering there to shut down Centaurus and puts him a little bit low on health. But again, the problem is they don't have a lot of grenades. They don't have the kit either. They're under a lot of time pressure. Woxic holding the angle. Doesn't get the shot. It's Bigusira instead. And Centaurus, he wanted to get the spray. He knew they were coming. It's a shutdown. And we do get the overtime. What a retake and what a mad round. Always one of the fun things I think about this map is that even though it seems a bit counterintuitive that you're stuck out long with the entire team, so there are no, like paiN, they're going to know that it's probably all 5 long. They might think there's somebody lower dark, but more or less they know. And still, it's not actually a bad play to have this many people at long. It still works out for the T side a lot of the time.
Oh my god, the break isn't... Oh, double smoke again? Or...
Oh, I don't think so. I think it was just a bit shallow, but that might be something that people start doing. Here we go. They try to get the boost on the one side. Now they're trying to get a boost again.
Oh my god!
He was
Dude,
jumping
what are you doing?
Hitting headshots is exactly what he's doing. Slaughtering paiN Gaming in this round. Demo's going to be going down, but Centaurus, we're going to have to see a replay from his point of view. He is called the Terminator for a reason.
What was that, Anders?
I don't even know.
The first kill is good. The jump shot is ridiculous. How does he get a third?
Yeah, I agree. Let him have it next time. Still, he's not doing too badly. Wakadia is at 22, Jots is at 20, Centaurus at 18. I mean, that is a hard, even Woxic at 17. It's a hard team to bring down right now. 13-12, ladies and gentlemen.
Great balls he calls. Bigusira has that.
Magic goes down. I like the call as well. I feel like if NQC was in a different position, yeah, they just win this fight against Amadeus, and it's gonna be, it might still work, to be honest, because even in spite of that, right, it's a 2-for-1 trade that's gonna be favoring paiN, but it leaves that B bomb side with one player left. Push out of long, but Centaurus this time he sees it coming. And he might be wondering, because that wasn't Bigusira this time, so are they aware that he's also going to be playing this long position? Doesn't seem like it. So yeah, it just might catch Woxic off guard. He's going to be, super dead in this moment. And now it's Jota and Centaurus left. Snow playing that car corner inside a B. All he needs is one kill, and they're going to be set up nicely to win this round.
They are. I actually dislike car corner here, but that's a prey.
Yeah, maybe it will work. We'll see. It might be a bit obvious. Again, the crossfire is there. Just like in the middle with NQC. This time it was Bigusira helping out a little bit from that mid position. So Wow, the timing and the defense here for paiN was better than I expected.
They don't care about mid. It's one dedicated long to dedicated cat, two dedicated B, and just a simple jump spot from like, I think it's snow. That's it. So.
Okay, well, here we go. Let's see how this one plays out. The smokes are up. Good Molotovs, incendiary. Wow, it bounces right into. Oh, he's burning alive from 100 to 0. He was flashed the whole way through. That is an insane grenade. But you know what? It's not over yet. There's only 10 seconds left here. The bomb is not planted. It's out in the open. There might be a bit of a lineup, and it's the standing. It's Demo with a kill, and that's the round done. Over with. They got everything they wanted here, Aurora. They just never got to plant the bomb. Yeah, that's absolutely true. We'll see if he can be able to stand up to the test. He's got Jota there as well. I think the two of them are a really scary team to be up against. Oh, the jump up over is there. Nice shot onto Snow. That's the first one. Look at the flick. He's actually so lightning fast.
Okay, yeah. I'll shut up.
Shut it down. Well, we weren't doubting. We're just questioning a little bit.
Oh, yeah. I'm not doubting. I'm just questioning. I'm just saying he might be built different. He might be that guy.
So well played. Okay, I think that goes such a long way. Again, starting to get a bit worried for them, but now they've tied up the game once again. And the double-up play really coming into it here.
Oh,
Cardia.
Yeah, that was,
Remember,
that was
his
actually true.
could he get the nerves under control? He seemed like one of these players that in big moments would sort of, you know, manage to fail some of those positions, and that's not really the case anymore, though this time he's going to get shut down. Jota on the other side, expecting more of a push, and was ready, and also smartly saving a couple of bullets just in case there's one more in this one.
True that, true that. You always want to have that little bit of extra one or two, you know, just in case. Nice to save. But 4v4, everything's still open in this round. All choices and possibilities are there, and look at the unusual. Two long setup. Is that it? Yeah. 2 deadly long in this round.
Davideus, he's checking for it. This could all come down to whether or not Jota can essentially win this fight on his own. Now, you see Magic is pushing out of that long position, but I think it might still be down to Jota, even if he gets this kill here on Davideus, which could definitely happen. Oh, instead he runs, Magic. Did he see it?
They know.
I think he might have seen it. 30 seconds. Let's see what Jota could do. One man with an AK and everything against him. It's going to be the jump on over. Bigusira blows him up with the bomb planted as well. This should be paiN gaming every single time.
Yeah, I mean, 3v2, not gonna call it early, but this has to be one of the hardest bomb sites of all time to retake. Very well known, but
is.
You gotta try.
Yeah, they do have a lot of utility. That may be the one thing for Aurora. They actually have a fair few grenades. Not gonna make any difference whatsoever. Bigusira with a couple of good kills. Triple overall in the round. NQC is loving life at the moment.
Ow.
This could be an A split. And it's kind of late in the round. A lot is going to come down to how quickly they can get rid of Madja. If they can't push him out of here, then they need to make a very fast decision. He's got the shadow advantage showing. Yeah, going to get it every single time. Snow wants to peek in as well, take the fight, but Madja smartly rolling back. And I said the time is low. Slowed down by the flashbang. 35 seconds. Yeah, they have to fall back. And there's so little time left. This is really scary.
Brute force. Oh, walks.
They might work, yes. Wakadia here in the middle. Bit of a grenade, more coming in. NQC goes down. Wakadia, he was sticking around. He's got 27 kills. And surely with the time that's left here, they can't win this round. Snow and Bigusira, 2 versus 4. Jota knows they're coming. All he has to do is stay alive. It's Wakadia the 1, Jota with the other. And we are going to another round of overtime here. How sick is that?
Very frozen. Everyone knows the rounds, and we all say second OT, strat book goes out the window. Does it really? Or is it just cliche?
Well, that's a big question right now. I mean, it definitely puts a lot more pressure on, doesn't it? Like, there's a lot more to remember, but we'll see if they have something left. I do like this fast play in Molotov. I mean, last time it killed Bigusira when they were on the other side. Now it's Centaurus getting pushed in to NQC's AWP. Bit of a trade coming in, and a refrag here for Madja, trying to see if he can reclaim the round for himself, but the bomb's already planted, and that smoke is making it very hard to find anybody. Demo's out on long. The position, it could not have been better, and he doesn't repeat it. Oh, it's so smart. Yes, play for the team.
It's the system. It's not the players. Look at that.
Yeah.
Random kid falls in, plays perfect CS. 2v1.
It's such a good idea. If he repeats that, it might have been all over. Can't get the defuse. NQC takes him down, but You know, if I was the talent scout and I saw Demo not re-peeking for that second kill, that's immediately something I'm gonna write down on my piece of paper and say that's a really good look. NQC not going to be challenged almost immediately, so smoke up in the middle. It is going to be the B split here. Bigusira playing a big role in challenging them. Wakadi has gone down. They're going to get Jota as well. Wow, okay. That's Snow with a double entry. That's the round one.
And the middle block perfectly by Bigusira, just the captain. His role, smoke mid, block the choke point, make it easy for the B guys. Didn't even appear in the round. Gigantic importance. And he was calling the strats too, right? So even deeper layer, but we'll keep it as it is for now.
So huge.
Yeah,
that's a kind of textbook round, you know?
It was a simple. So our idiom that in second overtime strats go out the window, no. It's actually clear. We simplify them. We don't need the complexity. We just want something simple because we think we finally get it. We've been playing this round for 30 games, for this map for 30 games, so that's how it works.
So well done. Okay.
Ooh, walks it. Nice shot. See, look, even the team still at full power.
They are dangerously close, and look at, again, it's so early on. They go right into it, walking out middle. There's nothing being thrown, no real warning here, and catching Wakadia. He is the top performer right now for Aurora. They've just killed him in the B-bomb site. Huge play from Bigusira. Again, he's not just the captain of the team, he is such a force inside of the server. It's Jota now with just an MP9 to try and hold it on his own. If they go right now, and they will, flash on over, they should be able to get the kill on him here. Feel the pressure. Snow goes down in the middle. The MP9, he's going to be run out of bullets. And still, the double kill is everything. I can't believe it. That should have been it. That should have been paiN winning it easily. And somehow the MP9 stops everything. It's going to seed a little bit of doubt there. paiN Gaming, 2 rounds away. Bigusira up here. Can he body block it so that it doesn't actually spread? He can. And that means he might have a bit of a chance to maybe play around it. Not as much as he would like to. They're going to go for it. They're not going to slow this one down. All of them out the middle. One player in upper dark. It's Snow to get the first kill. He's got 9 bullets left, but Davides is already dead behind him. Snow, he's got 3 bullets left. USP's come out instead. He's done a great job staying alive honestly, up until that point, but it's still not enough. The bomb is going to go down.
3v3, super hard, but doable for paiN.
It is rushing in, though, a little bit early, perhaps. Bigusira gets a bullet to the face, and now it's just the incendiary here. I could understand Demo. He really wants to punish that, but he's not going to be able to. And NQC on the other side, and nobody really showing themselves to him either. And as soon as they know that he's here with the AWP, I mean, they're gonna be able to hide from him pretty much forever. So another chance, instantly shut down. Aurora, very, very nicely done. And I mean, in spite of Snow, I think great defense put up from the young player.
Safeguarding him because we felt he needed. That's already gone. He's entered the circuit in his own way. Now it's about someone picking up on him or not, right? But he's shown he's capable of growing.
Absolutely is. What an opening as well. Walk6 going to be taking down 1, and Snow, again, the reactions are so good. This is why he's such an exciting player. But the truth is, as long as Centaurus is in the middle, you can never retake this bomb site. So let's see if they're going to be able to get rid of him. He does go back and... Smart play, honestly, to just disconnect from the fight. Yeah, why would you want to fight that? 3 versus 3. Very tough retake once again. Oh, failed Molotov. This one does land, and unfortunately that Molotov funnels them in through the doorway. Now, somehow they're getting that one. Walksick, nice flick, and even better follow-up at NQC. He should never be challenged here. There's never going to be a chance here where he's going to have an easy fight. Centaurus, I don't even know. I feel like he just ran into the corner to get the headshot. I'd love to see that from his point of view, but regardless... Well, let's see if they're going to be able to actually get this one over the line, right? Aurora, they just need one more round, and it starts off very nicely.
He's so good.
Yeah, and you know what? I think to get them into overtime, they lost that fight in the middle, right? I think it was Walksick going down. So a little bit of a different space. It's Snow back again with the MP9, but this time he's stopped at the 1. Can't get the multi-kill out. Wakadia, not bad for the spray, but not good enough to get the kill either. Deep grenade, and it's going to be NQC. He was trying to get through. Bigusira, can he save the team? It's a 1 versus 3. He's tried before, but this time it might be too much. Through the smoke, he very nearly gets a bit of a dink there on Jota, who's now waiting for Walksick to show up. It might be down to just one more bullet here. As Spigusir has exited the bomb site, they've got plenty of time. He's going to take a bit of a peek inside. He knows where one of them is, but it's Jota to take him down. And in double overtime, it's Aurora to walk away with a victory.
What a match! And the lack of reactions from Aurora is surprising.